So welcome back guys. Right now is we will be doing our second job for our CICD. So I just turn off my camera guys because it's already getting dark. The next is so we will be configuring this second step now. So configure just the same. So the git code, the HTTPS for our git repo, put it there. Then change the branch to main. Then the build environment. So click add the node. And the build same execute shell. Just copy the shell from my local Jenkins. So it's just the same, almost the same. So npm install, create the env file, then echo same values of env, then run itest. So itest is from our package JSON, which is here. So let's just add the delete of node modules or mrf node there. And then in our post build actions is still we will be generating report of our test. So junit and then add new for your email notif. So just put my email there. Next is delete. We'll be deleting the env file and the junit. It's not working if you add the node modules. I guess you have to add the wildcard. The subdirectory also. So let's try that and remove this here. So next is SSH, send artifacts over SSH. I haven't configured my SSH yet. So just save this and let's just go back. So go to the manage Jenkins, then global tool. So over SSH. So not here guys, in the configuration, configure system. Over here. So let's add our SSH. So add SSH server. So we'll just name it my dev server. So for the host name is, forgot the IP guys. Let's just put my DigitalOcean. So the IP address for my dev server is this. Then username is root. I made an remote directory. So, because I deployed the application, the API in the op directory. So go advanced. There's an SSH here already. Let's just try it if it worked. In my local Jenkins, I added this manually. Don't know in the because I attach like this domain. So let's just try if it will work. So go to the here figure, then we will add then build artifacts over SSH. So here are dev server, then we'll be doing we won't be transferring source file, but we will be executing commands. So our API is stored here in this directory. So we just cd, and then I made a shell script to automatically deploy the API using Docker. So we will just run that shell script, deploy API. So let's apply, then save, and let's try to build. So again, npm install the first job in our script, then touch make the env file, then run integration test. So connecting to host, do something, navigation, finished unstable. So unstable meaning our server cannot SSH to our other server, which is here because of the key. So let's try to replace the key. Jenkins SSH. So I'll be copying the keys. So I'll be copying the keys from my SSH here. So I'll just blur these guys. So applied and save. So let's try again, guys. Build. Run the integration testing. Successful all. So SSH is successful. It's a success, guys. Here back to normal is stable. Back to stable. So in our so let's try to make changes here in our main file, guys. Here in the app.js. Then let's push. So let's just console log here. Test CICD. Then let's try to append it to our first job. So let's go back to our first job and then configure. So in the post build actions, also let's add this one, build other projects. So let's put here step API here, step 2. So if the build in the step 1 is successful, it will run this step 2. If it counters a failure, it will not run this step 2 job. So let's try. So let's trigger the step 1. Build now. Says here, guys, it's says here downstream project. So test CI/CD, our last push, it is reflected here. Run unit test. Then successful. Triggering now new build in step 2. So here's our new build. So console test CI/CD. So it must reflect in our server if it counters no failure. So let's try again later if that the test encountered a failed test. So it's now SSH to the server, blah, blah, blah. Then successful. So let's check in our source file here, the app.js. Here guys, the test CI/CD. So let's try to remove here. Try to remove this. Then let's change in the integration test if we will be failing one test. So let's just change the status to 202. So this must fail the integration test. Remove log and fail. So let's try again guys. Let's just trigger the step 2 because we already know that the step 2 will be triggered if step 1 is success. So let's try to build. Step 4 is running, I mean build number 4. So here it says here in the commit message is the last commit that we push. So here failed, it will email here, email that it failed. Then let's check in our server. So the test CI/CD is still here guys because it is not pushed to our server. But when we check in the workspace here in the step 2, the test CI/CD must not be here anymore. Here guys, it is already gone. So let's pass the test and let's try again. Finish this video. So let's just trigger test number 2 again. Build. So it says here guys that the script failed, and also in the latest test result here there's a failure. So this is because of our JUnit, the XML file. Let's go up here. So all pass, and then email, then SSH to our server. So the email must be here already. Here, back to normal, and then successful. So let's check in our server. Here in last time we checked, there's already the CI/CD, the console log still exists. So let's try again. There guys, it's already gone. So our CI/CD is working. So that's it guys. I hope you learned something new today, and don't forget to subscribe. So, and click the like button if you learned something new. So in the next part is we will be making the CI/CD for our application, which is here the app. I've already done it in my local here in my local Jenkins. So let's try it here with cloud. So see you guys there.